Okay, day three. How's everybody doing? I want to talk about negative and positive thoughts and what we can do about them and how can they actually be your healers and how you can heal yourself. All right, so let's go back to the history of humanity and find out why we think negatively so much. Well, first of all, we just got out of the cave age or whatever, stone age recently, evolutionary speaking. So those who are living here today are the ancestors of those who were not like in La La Land. They were always watching for something to happen. So we are programmed in our genes to survive. So basically, when you were a caveman or a woman, you didn't wake up in the morning, looked at the blue sky and said, "Oh, what a beautiful sunshiny day will it be?" Right? You thought, "Oh my God, I hope it doesn't rain, right? So I don't get wet and die." Or you would look at tall grass and will not think, "Oh, beautiful, I want to go stroll through this tall grass." No, you thought if some kind of snake is going to jump and bite you, So there were so many natural dangers in the world that if you weren't watching out for yourself, somebody will eat you, so it would eat you sooner or later, right? So basically we are still designed to do that, even though there are many much fewer, right, or many fewer of natural predators attacking us nowadays. But today our brain is saturated with the negative imagery coming from the media and friends and stories and movies and everything. So we're constantly assuming something negative is going to happen, and it's a natural way of thought. That's why we have so many diseases, because people's hearts just can't take so much stress of imaginary fears you know so what happens is that if this were just thoughts, you could be saying, "Oh, okay, those are just thoughts." But you know that our thoughts create our biochemical states, right? So our physical state is affected by our thinking. So if you keep thinking negatively, you're just stressing out your body and you make your world negative. And actually, they did an experiment and found out that after one negative encounter or negative occurrence in our lives, you need four positive encounters to biochemically balance yourself into that harmony, right? So my suggestion is to be on guard for those negative thoughts, especially nowadays when we make conclusions hastily, like, "Oh, it hasn't worked once, so it must not work in the future." We tend to draw these conclusions and not even try something. So I'm inviting you to learn from the mistakes and learn from reality and the facts. And if you get hurt or if you got some negative thoughts going, look for positive thoughts, look for positive affirmations. Go find somebody, whoever you trust, even a little bit, ask them for a compliment, or just compliment yourself and like, "Oh, look at my shirt, it looks good. Oh, I look pretty good today," or something positive. Make those statements, and ask for affirmations. It's totally fine to ask for compliments. Give yourself compliments or treat yourself to something healthy, and this way you will be your own doctor, balancing your thoughts with your willpower, basically saying, "Oh, come on, why would I dwell on negative? It's my natural state." So constant interruption of negative, and that's why we meditate, because we interrupt those negative trains of thoughts, will allow you to actually feel better. Listen, try, subscribe, and write down if it's working for you. Give it some time, because your body will be fighting hard, and your brain obviously will too. But let me know how it's going. All right? Okay. Bye.